किसी पहाड़ के ऊपर बना हुआ एक प्यारा सा घर या किसी रिवर साइड पे एक सिंपल सा कॉटेज. Homestays have now become a part of the travelscape all around the world. And amid the current scenario, they seem to offer a complete isolation from crowd along with the comforts of home. तो अगर आज आप ऐसे ही कुछ होम्स अवे फ्रॉम होम देखने के लिए तैयार हैं, तो चलते हैं फिर. I came across the concept of homestays way back in 2007 on my first trip to Coorg. It was a home overlooking the lush coffee plantations and paddy fields. From guided estate walks to some delicious Coorgi food to homemade fruit wines, it was a wonderfully personalized experience. And over the years, my love and preference for homestays have increased many folds. So presenting to you some of the best untravel certified homestays that will surely change your travel goals for life. यूनिक कैरेक्टर और पिक्चरस लोकेशंस के साथ साथ मैं अपनी अकोमोडेशंस में एक पर्सनल टच भी ढूंढता हूँ. And this award-winning homestay is not only a heritage property but also has an inspiring story of a regular middle-class couple, Sunita and Amarjeet, who escaped the humdrum of cities and moved to mountains to live a life of clean air and unadulterated peace. Tucked in a sweet corner of Landor, La Villa Bethany is a place that lets you breathe. Surrounded by charming greens, the place has tastefully designed rooms, each recreating the magic of the colonial era. यहाँ एंटर करते ही एक बड़ी होमली सी फील आती है, चाहे वो अमरजीत की हॉस्पिटैलिटी में हो या सुनीता की कहानियों में. The ever-smiling staff is well trained to serve the food that can be described in 3 words: homely, healthy, and delicious. And being a small family-run place, it also provides an excellent opportunity to meet great fellow travelers who at times become friends for life. Tridiva is a boutique homestay in Gwaldam, a place that is still not on the mainstream tourist circuit. Located at a 15 minutes drive from the main market of Gwaldam, this place offers majestic views of the mountains on one side and forest on the other. It's the home of Meeta Rao. Meeta was born and brought up in Mumbai but has always felt the lure of the mountains calling out to her. And that's why her home is a reflection of her love and passion for the mountains. और ऐसा लगता है कि घर के हर एक कोने में हजारों कहानियां छिपी हुई हैं. Plus the views of the mighty Himalayas in front, the dense Devda forest in the back, and this whitewashed bungalow in the middle of all this beauty. I think the association of the name to the place is pure perfection. A tranquil place in the middle of a tea estate. Well, that's tranquility. This farm stay offers 2 fully furnished rooms which open out to a spectacular view of the surrounding hills. The place also comes with the lovely hospitality of a charming host Sandeep Subramani, who is an encyclopedia on teas. He takes the guests on an amazing tour starting from his tea plantations and ending at his tea lounge with some exquisite handcrafted tea tasting. The major takeaway from this place will always be Sandeep's humble mannerisms and his hands-on hospitality. As the 4th generation in the family of tea planters, Sandeep cares deeply about the Nilgiris, and this will be a very clear message in all the interactions with him. And that essentially is the difference between a hotel and a homestay. Personalized hospitality and the chance to get up close with the local life. अगर आपको याद हो तो 1990s की हिंदी मूवीज की सबसे पॉपुलर शूटिंग लोकेशन होती थी ऊटी. And not just for Bollywood, but Ooty was the must-visit destination for anyone visiting the southern part of India. एक टाइम पे the much celebrated hill station, Ooty today is a victim of over-tourism. But there are always people who prefer wilderness and solitude. And one such person is Mr. Vijay Kumar, who owns a little piece of Nania called Red Hills. 28 kilometers from Ooty, Red Hills is an ideal blend of luxury with the comforts of a homestay. The 1-hour drive from Ooty takes you through carpets of tea estates and green valleys of the Nilgiris. Nilgiris literally mean the Blue Mountains and is a hill range spanning across Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. As you reach here, you'll be left dumbstruck with the setting of the place. Perched on a hill with magnificent views of the lake and valleys in front and hills as the backdrop. अब खुद ही सोचो कि इससे बेहतर सेटिंग क्या हो सकती है. This 150 years old bungalow was built by a British planter named Willie Collins. In 1937, Mr. Kumar's father bought this house and the family have lived here since. But it was only in 1990 when Mr. and Mrs. Kumar decided to open their homes to guests to meet new people and to keep themselves busy. The family has preserved most of the original bungalow and built a few cottages around it. And what they have made is actually what dreams are made of. मतलब एक ऐसी जगह that touches your soul and makes time stand still as you sit back and admire the tranquility all around. After Bangalore, my next favorite city is Pune. And the beauty of Pune is that you don't have to drive far to get out of the city and be amidst nature. Every road branching off from the highway has something interesting to offer. And when you get amazing views, warm host and a charming story, that's indeed an untraveled kind of place. Around a decade back, Beena and Vinod Nair decided to leave the humdrum of Mumbai and settle permanently amidst Mother Nature. The idea was simple, to make an oasis for their children. And thus came along Banyan Bliss, a rustic homestay around 100 kilometers from both Pune and Mumbai but feels like a different world. Sitting on top of a hill, the place looks straight out of a storybook. A huge banyan tree, a tiny lotus pond, cozy rustic cottages and an amazing view of the valley. The Nairs have built most of the units using vernacular architecture, which basically means using materials from the land itself. The design too is inspired by ethnic styles including step construction and earth walls. So basically developing the land without hampering the original character of the place. गोवा इज अ गोल्ड माइन ऑफ नेचुरल ब्यूटी, लेकिन हम लोग अपनी ट्रिप सिर्फ बीचेस और शैक्स तक लिमिट करके बस ऊपर का सरफेस ही स्क्रैच कर पाते हैं. बट एन इंट्रिंसिक एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ गोवा इज इनकम्प्लीट विदाउट एक्सप्लोरिंग इट्स सीरीन कंट्री साइड. And in my search for tranquil and quiet corners of Goa, I stumbled upon the state's largest river island of Diwar. Accessible only by ferry, Diwar Island still maintains its exclusivity and unique character. And nestled in this beautiful island is a paradise called Moradia dos Quadros. This Portuguese-styled homestay is an oasis of peace and gives a stunning 270 degrees view of the lush green vistas. लेकिन उसके साथ साथ the owner Nevis is quite a character. He has this quirky way of making you feel a part of the family and makes every effort possible to make guests comfortable. A very interesting policy is that of the honesty register, where you put down whatever you take from the pantry and even from the drinks section. The host puts so much trust in the visitors and treats them exactly like family members. And these are the experiences that always give homestays an edge over a hotel. Just at an hour's drive from Shillong lies a tranquil country home with green roofs and windmills. Run by Meghalaya-born Canadian James and his Khasi wife Valerina, Maple Pine is somewhere between a campsite, a B&B and an English-style rustic lodge. Every bit of the farm is independently built by this couple with a vision to preserve the sanctity of the place. It runs only on solar and wind energy and the setting of the farm is right out of dreams. Wooden cabins, windmills, and a stream that charmingly surrounds all of it. To top it all off, the food here is incredible. From its Khasi lunches to pancakes and hot chocolate breakfasts, James and Valerina team up to produce some delightful food. Popularly referred to as the coffee country, या फिर the Scotland of India, Coorg is one of the most sought after getaways from Bangalore. And around 40 kilometers from Madikeri, the headquarters of Coorg lies Kakabe, a beautiful hamlet surrounded by dense rainforests and coffee plantations. And your search for a place with that cut off from the world type feeling ends at the Bungalow 1934. This is not just any other homestay. Built in 1934, it has a rich legacy और यहाँ से जो views दिखते हैं, they are just outstanding. The house of the former Chief Commissioner of Coorg, the bungalow has now been lovingly restored by his great-grandson Amrit Thimaiya. The traditional architecture here portrays a picture of coming to one's ancestral home. Unique artifacts and hunting trophies adorn the living room walls, giving the place an aura of antiquity. And as beautiful as this place is, the food is amongst the best things to enjoy here. Amrit's mom makes chocolates, fruit wines and preserve from the locally sourced material. And their head chef Sarsu Amma has been cooking lip-smacking food for more than 30 years. And it's stories like these that make the experience an intimate one. Windermere is a low-key planter's bungalow converted into a hotel. या फिर शायद कहना चाहिए unhotel. Because the chalets, the cliffs, and the rustic green spaces with an old world minimalism all add to a warm and homely feel devoid of a hotel atmosphere. Surrounded by the cardamom, coffee, and tea hills of Munnar, the space is refreshingly close to nature and fills the lungs with the much needed pure mountain air. And again, coming back to the personal attention, Dr. Simon John, the owner, his son John and their family are personally involved in the day-to-day running of the property, thereby giving a feel of coming to a friend's home. Established as an estate in the 1940s, Windermere recreates the essence of an estate home, and they have made a conscious effort to remain small and exclusive in order to lend a real family feel to this place. Given a choice, I would any day prefer a homestay over a conventional hotel. Firstly, because they have so much more character, personal touches, and a genuine insight into the local lifestyle. But most importantly, what makes them truly sparkle are the hosts, each of them with a riveting story to tell. And that's why each of them is absolutely unique. तो आज के लिए बस इतना ही, बट जल्दी मिलता हूँ ऐसे ही कुछ और किस्से और कहानियों के साथ. तब तक के लिए, बी काइंड, बी थैंकफुल एंड बी हैप्पी.